Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Art Girl Funky. My name's Birjees, and today I thought I'd just do something sort of simple. I thought I'd paint 4 different types of skies just to sort of get into the practice of doing skies again, because that's so important. Because when you're doing a landscape, if the sky looks wrong, the whole painting looks off. So I thought today I'd sort of practice doing some. So I've got some watercolor paper here that I've taped off and divided into 4 quadrants, as it were. So the first sky I thought I might do is a simple blue sky with a few clouds that I'm going to lift out with some damp tissue. This is ultramarine blue. So I'm trying to do it really strong so that when I lift the clouds out, you can actually see them. So there are 2 ways of lifting clouds out. Some people like to use their brush, but sometimes the brush doesn't always work, I think. So I like to use a scrunched up tissue. And then a few shadows underneath it, and for that I'm going to use a bit of any shadow color that I've got mixed up here in the thing, in my palette. So just like that, just this, and then just blending off the edges there. And there we have our clouds. That's our sky number 1 done. The second sky, I thought I'd make it a bit cloudy. So I'm gonna same ultramarine blue, like this. First of all, we have to wet down the paper again, and just put some, oh I know, let's put some yellow ochre down first. Now, yellow ochre can work really nicely if you're putting it in as a sort of a tint. Let's just put that in, just a bit of that. Now I know you're going to think that yellow ochre with the blue on top is going to turn green. Well, ordinarily it might, but not if you're careful about how much you're going to put in. Like that. It's just a bit more blue here. Like that. Yes. Now I have some Payne's grey here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to try a very stiff mixture with putting some clouds in, like that. Smaller as they get into this distance here, like this. You want the mixture to be fairly stiff, so it causes this this effect where it's sort of blending into the background without causing a background, like that. Like that. Just make it a bit darker in the center there, and in this one. Just to vary the color a bit, like this. Maybe a few more here, and a few more there, and a dab here, and a dab there. Okay, this is fun actually. It's not bad. You should try it. It's just painting clouds without having to, and then afterwards you can just decide to, put some extra bits in, like trees and landscapes, for a landscape effect, just a tree or something. Just a bit more here, I think. A bit more there. Like this. Just make that one a bit bigger. There, and we have our sort of semi-cloudy sky, and now I'm going to do a night sky. Let's see how that one turns out. So what I'm going to do is, again, with my brush, just wet the paper down again, like this. Wet the paper down. Wet the paper down here like that. Now, I'm not sure how this is going to turn out, but let's try it. I'm going to start with some orange. No, sorry, yellow. Any old yellow will do. Any yellow will do. So let's start from the horizon line here. Just here, like that. I don't want it all the way down. Now a bit of orange. Sort of let it blend in, like that. In fact, what I might do is put another yellow down, a better one. Oh, this one's better. This one is Indian yellow. It's much better actually. It's more intense like that. Let's just put that down here. Let's put it all the way, and then we can put a landscape in, a dark landscape in at the bottom here like that. And now a bit of now the orange on top. Orange on top like that. Whoops. Orange on top. And now we're going to use this red. Now I don't know what red this is actually. I don't know where it came from. I think it's a Van Gogh colour, but I'm not sure. I can't. It was such a long time ago. The label's gone. Just make it darker at the top here. A bit more. Yellow at the bottom here. And a bit more Indian yellow there at the bottom there. Like this. Just to take some of that off. And you know what happens? Sometimes there is a cloudy effect. So again, what I might do with the same Payne's Grey, I'm going to put in just a few clouds here and there, just to in here like that. Now I'm going to do a night sky. This one's going to be a bit difficult because you have to really get your darks dark. Let's just try if it works. Okay. So what I need for this is a very, very strong dark. First of all, let's sort of wet the sky in the middle here. Let's sort of wet the sky in the middle there, in the middle like this, and just put down just a bit of a streaky yellow in the middle like that, just here, and a little bit of, let's say, orange, oops, and red on either side like that, like this. And then very strong mixture of strong blue, or a Payne's Grey type of thing here like that. You'd notice I didn't wet the whole sky, just the sort of central bit here. Like that. Now what I'm going to add is some Prussian blue to that, because I've noticed how Prussian blue is a very nice color for a very nighty sky. Night sky like that. And there we are, there's our night sky, which I'm going to turn into a sort of a starry night, I think. So just lift off some of the color here, like that, with the damp brush. That's been dried off a bit. Like that. All the way here, and a little bit in here, there, like that. A little bit here. Like that. And now I'm going to let this dry. I'm going to let this dry. Okay, now that's that the painting is dry, what I want to do with this this night sky is to darken some of the areas a bit more. So what I'm going to do is still with that Prussian blue here, and black, a bit more black, and what I'm going to do is just put more color into places like that. Just in some places, and what I'm going to do is sort of soften it out with some water in the middle here, like that, and the same on this side, just a bit more. I don't want to go over this light area here in the middle, because that's going to be where we get the sort of could be a Milky Way, really, isn't it? It looks like the Milky Way a little bit from where I'm standing. Let's just put that here, like that, like this, like that, and some intense color at the bottom there, like this. like that. And just wet this central bit, just central area here, and then drop in some colour there too, like that. And soften it off around the edges. Soften the edges with some water. There, that should do it. Now I'm going to work on this here, and what I'm just going to do is just put in a very simple landscape. The whole point of this painting session was not the landscape per se, but the sky specifically. So I'm going to put in just a very dark, well, perhaps not that dark. Let's just put that in. Any color will do, any color. There, and maybe just a sort of a tree. Let's just do that again. Just a tree standing somewhere. Just a simple tree. Oops, put that word there. We have a simple tree. For this one, I'm just going to put something dark and just sort of darkened up a bit with the maybe a sort of a mountainscape here. So green mountains. Actually not green, let's try. And just some greenery at the bottom there. It's just something to fill the space, really. We're not really aiming for a specific landscape here. It's just to demonstrate how the sky can actually look once we put all that in. Lift some of that color out, and maybe, oops, some of that, just to give it a bit of variety here, like this, and like that. Just there we are. Maybe lift a bit off here as well, just a bit more, and just darken some of the areas again here. There we go. There's our third one. The fourth one, this one I'm just going to make a different green. Let's just use yellow green. Start off with a yellow, very light yellow green. Actually, what we need to do is go in with a bit of Indian red first. Indian red. And just don't know, I'm just sort of messing around here with just paint, just to see how what comes out. Just that could be our little water at the bottom there, just a little tributary or something. put some dark into that to darken up some of the corners here, like this. Like that. We're not going to do any rock scraping or anything like that today. This is not about rock scraping. It's just a sky demonstration to show, you know, what it can look like if you just do a bit of practice. Let's just lift out some of the color here, and some of the color there. And just with the side of this brush, this handmade rigger. There you are. Now these are the three done. Now this one, what I'm going to do is take a bit of tissue and try and sort of cover up, wrong way, cover up the paper, because what I want to do is splatter some white paint on it, and the last thing I want to do is for it to get on the other pieces, the other paintings. So I've got some white gouache that I'm going to use to do a bit of splattering I'm going to use that to do a bit of splattering. So right, okay, let's see if this comes out. Oh, need to cover that bit more. And this one. Okay, let's just see if it works. Okay. And I want a bit more in the center, a little bit more in the center. That's done. And you can lift this now. And what I'm going to do is with this white pen here, it's by it's a pigment ink by Signo. Looks like Signo, yes. So what I'm going to do is just make a few larger marks. Let me just see if it's actually working. Just want to make sure. Okay. Have to get it going. Need to get it going. Okay. Just want to make larger marks so that it looks like there are some stars that are closer, like that. Just a few clusters here and there. Here and there, and then with a little bit of just black paint, I'm just going to put a little bit of a landscape in. That's it, just a mountain landscape. That's it. And there we are. Here's our little, let's remove the tape. So there we have our 4 different skies in watercolor. We have a sort of a summery sky with a few clouds hanging around. We have a wintry sky with these lovely clouds made from Payne's grey. Then we have a sunset sky with again a few clouds hanging around, and a night sky which, now having a look at it, looks very much like the Milky Way. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, I'd really appreciate a sub, because it would really help out a small channel like myself. It would also encourage me to paint more. So please do consider subscribing, and of course sharing and liking the video. And if you have any more ideas, subjects that you'd like me to paint, try out, teach, please do leave a comment in the comments section as well. Thank you so much for watching, and do come again. And again, please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much. Thank you.